Welcome to Back to the Bible. Today's topic, Moses, from ritual to reality. A burning bush was probably not unusual in the hot desert where Moses was herding his sheep. But one that was not consumed by the flame was. When he turned aside to see it, he met someone, God Himself, the one who would one day be born in Bethlehem. From that day forward, Moses often spoke with him and of him. He longed for the day when his Lord would be as real to his people as he was to him. Under God's direction, Moses led these people out of Egypt, out of slavery. And under God's direction, Moses endeavored to lead them into a relationship with God. But it was not easy. The people had been influenced by the false religions of Egypt, and God's law was often hard to understand and impossible to obey. "I can't do all that," they would say when they heard the 10 Commandments, "and I don't think anyone else can either. Why would God give us all these rules and then not give us the ability to obey them? The sacrifices don't make sense to me," they would say. "I feel pretty good when I take a perfect lamb to the tabernacle to be sacrificed, even though it costs me a lot. But when I come away, I wonder how the true God would accept the sacrifice of a dead animal for my sins. And what about the priests?" they would ask. "How can we expect God to hear their prayers on our behalf when they are sinners too?" There must be something more, something that we don't know. In the midst of all this ritual, there must be some reality somewhere. It all seems so obvious now to those of us who trust in Him. Jesus Christ lived a perfect life in our place, obeying all the commandments, fulfilling all the law. He is our perfect sacrifice. Having given His life on the cross, He is our perfect priest, interceding for us before the Father. The law shows us the basics of right and wrong, so that we will realize our sinfulness and come to Christ for forgiveness. It paints a clear picture of the meaning of His coming to earth on that first Christmas, His death and His resurrection. These words are taken from "Not All the Blood of Beasts" by Isaac Watts. Not all the blood of beasts on Jewish altars slain could give the guilty conscience peace or wash away the stain. But Christ, the heavenly Lamb, takes all our sins away, a sacrifice of nobler name and richer blood than they. Verse for today. The law was our tutor to bring us to Christ, that we might be justified by faith. Galatians chapter 3 verse 24. Your step for today. Moses told his people that the Lord would raise up a prophet like him. Deuteronomy chapter 18 verses 15 and 18. He was referring to Christ. Acts chapter 3 verses 22 to 26. Can you think of one way in which Moses was like Jesus? Prayer for today. Thank Jesus that He has fulfilled all the Old Testament law. Ask Him to continue to use it to show you your sin and your need for Him. God bless you.